Hello everyone, this is Running on Empty Food Review. Well, hello ladies, gentlemen, and everyone watching. Welcome one and all to this newest edition of the Running on Empty Food Review series. I'm your host, the Report of the Week, here for another review. Hope everyone out there is feeling and doing alright. So here I am on a rather warm, perhaps as you could see behind me, bright and sunny morning, mid-morning I'd say. Yeah, time for another McDonald's review. This one, let's just get right into things today. Some of you may be aware that McDonald's has been having this promotion. I already did a review of it a few videos back where, well, if you've seen the video, you know I didn't really like it. I didn't like the promotion, nor did I like the item that I tried. But I got a few requests to try out another item in this promotion, so that's why I'm here today. Now, the promotion in and of itself, it's called the McDonald's Menu Hacks promotion. I think I was calling it the Menu Hacks menu, but we'll call it the Menu Hacks promotion in this one because I think it's a little easier to say and remember that way. And what that is it takes the concept of menu hacks where you're combining various products and making an item that isn't normally on the menu. Well, they said we are realizing and formally acknowledging these sorts of menu hacks and creations through this promotion. So you have to download the McDonald's app, and then there are a series of different menu hacks that you can order. The catch is that you gotta download the app, and they will only give you the basic core components of the hack. You have to assemble it yourself. I've already expressed that I don't like that, and I will reiterate that right up front. I hate it. I hate that you have to download this app when the items are already on the menu. I don't see any point in that, and I won't go any further than saying that. And it's just silly to me that that you have to assemble it yourself. Nonetheless, maybe it results in some decent creations. Last time I tried out the land, air, and sea, and it was horrible. It was absolutely vile, and I really hated it. This one, on the other hand, people are saying, give it a chance, it might actually be good. So this latest hack is called the Hash Brown McMuffin. This was available at the price of $9, and it's taking a sausage McMuffin with egg and a hash brown, and you combine the two. So you take the McMuffin and you put the hash brown on top of the egg, and then you are good to go, and you have yourself a hash brown McMuffin. So look at that, that was the power of the McMuffin. You saw that it suddenly got all clear when I pulled this thing out. We've got the sausage McMuffin with egg, and they call this a hash brown. And now we must assemble the blessed creation. Remember, this one has the egg. Sausage McMuffin with egg. You know, I'm not a big breakfast consumer, but I suppose that's what we have. Sausage patty with egg, and a clear blue sky that you could see very so slightly behind me. Curious, if I focus on that, look, you can see the blue skies now in the water. Isn't that something? See, I am the cause of all the problems there, otherwise. And we have to put the hash brown. So see, we've got egg right here. And we just plop it on top. And we now have the hash brown McMuffin. Get that thumbnail shot. This is a $9 sandwich. A $9 sandwich, alright. Let's try it. Hash brown McMuffin from McDonald's. I also got... Oh, I know, that was a tease right there. You thought I was going to go in for the bite, and then I do this. Got some ketchup. That is not a plane, that is my stomach growling. Going in. Take one more bite, then I'll take a bite with ketchup. We'll do that. And I don't want to be in focus for some reason. Now I am. I will have a ketchup-filled bite now, and then into the assessment. You know, some people were saying in the last video, because of course with every brand you have people who will vehemently defend it, and they were saying, man, you really got it out for McDonald's, you know, I think you just don't like them for some reason. I just hate the product. It's not that I have anything against the famous golden arches. This item, I am a fan of. I don't mind it one single bit. You can see these are the winds of change moving in right now. So that is living proof that indeed this is a transformation. That, yeah, I hated the land, air, and sea. I still think the promotion is silly, but you know what? The hash brown McMuffin, it's solid. I like it. I'm a fan of it. I thought McDonald's did a good job with it. Here's the thing with McDonald's, one thing that I have noticed in recent times, and this is just me, but I know that others may feel the same way, that their breakfast is superior to many of their lunch and dinner options these days, at least in terms of quality and the consistency thereof. You know, a Big Mac, a good Big Mac is still, well, it's really good, but consistently, their breakfast items they always seem to do a good job with them. This is no exception. I really like, actually, the sausage patty on this. It's much more flavorful than you would think. It combines so nicely with the egg and the cheese. It just adds... That cheesiness is such a nice touch. It just ties it all together, and I really like it. I really like it. Again, that sausage patty, it's just flavorful. Way more flavorful than you would think. Now, if you've had this before, chances are you already know that. A lot of the time, what I always see with these sorts of breakfast items is that they're always hit or miss. And the sausage patty, for some weird reason, is always either it's horrible, the thing is just god-awful, and it's this... It's like something you wouldn't even feed to your pet, you know, your dog or anything. It's horrible. But this, on the other hand, it might look a little small, but it's good. It's flavorful, packed with more flavor than you'd think. Like I said, works so well with the egg. Cheese ties it all together. You add the hash brown. Now, my bite isn't the largest. I think we've already explained that. It can be could be a big sandwich. But the hash brown is nice. The potato is just a nice accompaniment. It totally works. I actually like, in terms of consistency, it's a little crunch that's added, texturally speaking, I should say, in terms of the addition of the hash brown, but it just works. It's flavorful, ties everything together. Yeah, it's a little greasy, a little oily, but mind you, you're getting this from McDonald's, so you kind of have to expect that. And, yeah, then the English muffin up there as the bun. It does a good job, also tastes good. And also the ketchup. Fine accompaniment. Not everyone might be a fan of it, but I think it works nicely. Certainly it's not in absolute dire need of any sort of sauce or any of that. But the ketchup is a nice touch, if you ask me, and I think it works out rather nicely, and it's a pleasant accompaniment. So overall, I'm happy with the hash brown McMuffin. Am I disappointed that it's a $9 sandwich and that you have to download an app just to get it and you have to assemble it yourself? Yes. I had those grievances in a previous review, the last one that I did, but all in all, the sandwich itself is solid. I think the last review was very negative and I didn't like the deal at all. I'm still going to give the deal itself, the concept of the menu hacks promotion, a 3 out of 10. I hate that thing. But the sandwich itself, I'm going to give it a separate rating. That hash brown McMuffin, 7 out of 10 sandwich. I like it. Much better improvement than the land, air, and sea. So if you're craving some breakfast and you want to give it a shot, I'd say it's worth your while if it sounds interesting to you. As Ronald McDonald would say, to borrow one of his famous phrases, citronella birds. That's all that I have for you. Thank you for watching, and until next time. Oh, on a final note, since we have a minute, if you want to support this channel, by the way, want to support this channel, what I do, my radio show, all that good stuff, you want to access some exclusive content, just check it out. I have a Patreon page, patreon.com/TheReportOfTheWeek. You can find it in the pinned comment and in the description as well, but it's just a way to support this if you like what you see. Want to see more of it? And I do a radio show. A lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of energy and resources go into that, but I like doing it, and I hope you could check that out too. But that's where you could find more information about that, help support all that good stuff. Just something, you just gotta let everyone know that it's there every now and then, and that's all. Alright everyone, until next time, I'm your host, The Report of the Week.